Okay, hello, welcome to a special bonus stream for Halloween Day, because it is Halloween Day in Australia right now. So yes, I'm Milo, and my pronouns are they, them. Spooky, huh? Light and Shadow Production. So this is a Game Boy Color game. It's got Halloween in the title, and this is Felix the Cat. This is the last time you'll see him looking like that, because this is Baby Felix, of course. 8-bit managers, I'll tell you a bit more about them later. Bit managers. Sorry, the logo kind of looks like an 8. I guess it's a B. Anyway, we speak English here, so... Baby Felix, created by Don Oriolo. The ownership of the creation of the original Felix is a little disputed, but yeah, I guess in the late 90s they made an anime. This is actually a Japanese show, Baby Felix. I think my mic is coming in a little hot. I'm just going to adjust the volume on that a little. Sorry. Stuart Little, yeah. How's that? A bit better? Yeah, that looks better. Okay. Yeah, Stuart Little, I've been meaning to try it because it's made by the same people as the Toy Story games that I played earlier, and I figured I'd tack it on because Cartoon Cat and Cartoon Mouse. Yeah, these fit together. They're both on the Game Boy Color. And what could be more scary for Halloween than thinking that animals have an equivalent level of sapience to us and live alongside us, and how do we treat them, huh? Yeah, think about that. Yeah, so that's coming up later, because also Baby Felix Halloween is pretty easy, short. This may bite me again, but we're going to go medium. Right, but before we actually jump into it, I really have to show you the manual, because it's fantastic. This emulator doesn't run in the background, so we can't enjoy that music, because the music is actually really good. So, spooky ghosts, we'll find out who that is in a second. The story. And just, yeah, appreciate this. Halloween, comma. Baby Felix, disguised as a cow-boy, and his girlfriend Kitty, dressed up as a cute witch, enter an abandoned house. The doors close behind them, and a voice tells them, "You must save your friends who have made the same mistake as you. They are now prisoners in one of the rooms inside this house. If you find the magic keys to open the last door in the house, you'll be able to free your friends. Rediscover the story by undertaking this fantastic voyage through time in the company of our two inseparable friends." What? Who wrote this? I don't think it was written in English originally. I'm pretty sure the development studio is Spanish, and this game was only released in Europe. But despite being a Japanese cartoon, Baby Felix did get broadcast in Europe. So Baby Kitty is the baby version of... what's her name? I didn't write it down. Great. Yeah. I don't know anything about Felix the Cat and the characters of his universe. I did briefly play a Felix game on stream at one point, because he rides a dolphin in his NES game. Lots of people are scared of mice, true, but we don't encourage that kind of thing. So anyway, we're playing as Kitty, who's dressed as a witch. Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, I like witches better than cowboys, that's for sure. Hang on, hold on. There's an animation? Okay, that's not bad. But anyway, Kitty. Ahem. Come on, Kitty. Our friends have already gone to this year's Halloween party. We will be late. I do not know if this is the right way. I can see a light. Let's go there. What a nice and weird house. Nice and weird. I like it. Let's have a look inside. Wait. Okay. They just go in? They didn't knock on the door? Anyway, you must save your friends who have made the same mistake as you. They are now prisoners in one of the rooms inside this house. The house is just so alluring, you can't help but go in. Okay. I like that. It was like, that classic spooky song. Is it Canon in D minor, or was that Toccata and Fugue? I always get that mixed up. Oh, we can go in the chimney. Thank you, Super Mario Brothers. So yeah, and then it transitions into like a cool, spooky chiptune. And like, it actually controls quite well. This is way better than I was expecting. I knew nothing about this game. Oh, I guess... Why can't I get those? Are they in a different plane, or am I like maxed out on whatever that is? 25 stars that I throw, and I pick them up. And my health is full, so I don't pick it up. You know, that's nice. You can save the power up for later if you don't need it right now. Or the health up. Yeah, that's really helpful, actually. Oh, God. But yeah, Kitty, like, belting along at quite a pace. I enjoy this. Alright. Well, I was looking at the list of games that bit... Oh, okay, that was like a tennis ball launcher. But I'm not taking much damage, which is nice. Yeah, looks like medium might be okay. Oh. What? I just lost a life. Okay, well, let's not do that. Can I climb a tree? I am a cat. Apparently not. I'm too anthropomorphized to have such cat-like features. You can even charge your attack? That's sick ass. Okay, can I actually make the jump? No, so then what do I actually do to get back? Oh, we can ledge cling? And look at the animation! I'm super impressed. Yeah, I was looking at other stuff that bit managers had done, and a lot of it is like, oh god, just like licensed stuff, such that you might assume that the company is just like spitting out crap all the time and, you know, not really focusing on quality. But it seems like that might be a rash judgment of mine. It turned into a frog! Now what is this? Oh, Felix's magic bag! That's a thing that Felix has. I guess it refilled my health, so that's fine. I did use some stars, but I didn't grab the thing. Oh well, it's fine. No! Anyway, I'm ready in case we get any trick-or-treaters. We had 2 last year. I've got my little pumpkin candle out and a bowl of Freddo Frogs ready to go. Oh, and I've dressed up in a costume because I'm wearing cat ears. I'm a cat. It's great. Perfect for Felix the Cat. They're black too. Captain is not prepared, but he's never had one anyway. Never had a trick-or-treater. Have you... Maybe when you move house, you'll get some. Oh! Hey, is that a one-up? Let me ledge grab this. Yeah, sick. That's just what we needed. I can't get over the soundtrack to this. It's really good. Anyway, yeah, I gotta play more of these people's games. Like I said, I was looking at the list. I really pulled out a trend from the list of games they'd made. Because they seem to make a lot of games based on Belgian and French comics. They have a Smurfs game, an Asterix game, Tintin games, a Spirou game, Lucky Luke. Like, it's just a list of the big Belgian, you know, comic stars there. Oh. Yeah. So now I'm thinking I should check out some of those. Another thing they made, is Hugo 2, which if you've seen Sean Shaunson's videos on PlayStation games. You might be familiar with Hugo. Hi Gibbon, how's it going? Hugo was like the star of this interactive game TV show thing. So it was a video game that they broadcast live, and you could call in and then transmit instructions via the phone that Hugo would then follow on the broadcast screen, which is pretty cool. In theory, I don't think it worked very well in actuality. It just wasn't very responsive. But they sort of converted these interactive call-in shows into a commercial PlayStation game, and obviously more than one of them. And then these guys, Bit Managers, made the Game Boy Color companion or conversion of Hugo 2 for PlayStation to the Game Boy, and subsequently the Game Boy Color. And, you know, probably, judging by how this is playing, it probably plays better than the actual PlayStation game, because I'm actually really impressed with this. Baby Felix Halloween. You know, there's a lot of things that are kind of red flags looking at this. I don't really like the art style of the cartoon that much. So the front box cover immediately is like, ugh, what's that? The blurb is written very poorly, but I think that's a translation issue. It probably sounds better in Spanish, which I think is the developer's native language. Oh. Okay, I stumbled into a pit that I didn't see because I was on top of this table. But we gotta jump off the top of the table, obviously. Cool. And we do have stars, which I should be using more of. Oh, we need more than one to transform a pumpkin into a frog. But maybe we'll spend a few more to be a bit safer since we're low on health at the moment. Come on, blob friend. The frog animation is really fun. I knew that trapdoor was going to happen. Is that the only difference in defeating them with the wand versus a star? The frog should do something, you know, it should give you a power-up or something. Ah, Felix's magic bag. This refills our health. Excellent. Ow! The music is very energetic for a GBC game. Yeah, you're right. It's very upbeat. It's like, it reminds me of things like, you know, The Fallens, Alistair Brimble, that kind of thing, who are like trying really hard with their chiptune soundtracks. Like, or going hard, I should say. Way harder than they needed to. But the results are awesome, actually. Wait, what? So, Gibbon, do you know who Kitty is? Do you know anything about Felix lore? Because I picked this character because she's a witch, which is cool. Felix was a cowboy, which is less cool, I think. But yeah, I don't actually know who this is. Presumably a love interest for Felix, because that's how these kind of things go. Oh, okay. As much as I was exposed to older cartoons growing up, Felix was not one of them. Says Gibbon. Yeah, it was a cartoon in like, what, the 50s or something? But then he had a comeback, so I was gonna try and like duck under this ghost. Okay, well, never mind about that. We'll go over instead. Oh. Maybe I need to climb again. And now I'm running out of stars, so we'll switch back to the wand. The melee option. Up here? What? Oh, I had to press up in front of this door, which was similar to other doors I'd seen. Okay. And what's that done? opened a path somewhere else, I guess. So despite the seeming short range on the wand... Oh, okay, I can go in the other doors, after all. So yeah, the wand animation looks like it doesn't go very far, but I think the actual hitbox is much bigger, which is nice. Wow. The one-ups are everywhere. So we've got our 5 friends permanently displayed in the HUD, and we're supposed to rescue them. I assumed they would be at the end of a level, but it could be that they're hidden in the levels and we need to really hunt to find them. Potentially. Ooh, a ladder. In which case there would be a good ending and a bad ending. That's kind of a weird climbing animation, but whoa, okay. Boss fight. The real witch. I'm just dressing up. Hello? Let's try stars. Nope. Maybe jump on the broom? Or attack the broom. Yeah, that's it. The broom is the source of her power. Ah. The humanoid figure is a mere puppet. The broom is the real brains. Oh god. Okay. Well, we get put back here, which is nice, but our star count went down over the... Oh! Hmm. I think it's going to be a damage race. Dang it. Oh, what? Okay, well, the broom was not the real brains of the operation. Now the witch is vulnerable. Oh, nuts. I do like Kitty's little pain scream. It sounds quite good. There we go, we got a magic key or something. Hooray! That's right, kids, you can overcome your fears by hitting them with stars. So this is Jennifer the mouse. Sure, let's make that up. Wait, that's a mouse. So what's this one? Similar ears though. Maybe this is a rat. Anyway, we got a password. And moving on. Oh, what was that? Was that like a witch's cauldron? And then a snake, a star. Pirate world, perhaps? What is this? A computer mouse? A roller skate? No. A wheelchair? Oh, it's a cowboy hat. Okay. And exit. Huh. Oh, I can't exit. We can't leave. We can never leave. We're trapped here. Prehistoric world? Oh, that's so cool. Okay. I was talking about Castle of Illusion while I was reviewing it recently, because I played the 2013 remake while also playing the Master System version on stream. And I was reflecting on how similar it was to Banjo-Kazooie in many ways. The plot, Rare pretty much took it wholesale. Although presumably it's based on some kind of fairy tale where this happens, where a witch steals the youth and beauty of a woman, I guess. And then I was writing below that, like, the other ways that it's similar. Like, you go into a witch's castle, you go through magic doors to a series of worlds. And that's basically what we're doing here. We're in a witch's castle and going to different worlds, but I guess that's a common enough conceit. Although the witch can't be the ultimate owner of the house, because she was the first boss we defeated, so there must be somebody else behind all this. I love this. The dinosaurs are tiny, but it's cute. The mushrooms are way bigger than the dinosaurs. Yup. What is it with giant mushrooms and dinosaurs? I guess everything was bigger back then, right? I don't even know if mushrooms existed. Like, did you know that in the time of the dinosaurs, flowers didn't exist because they hadn't evolved yet? Plants had other ways of reproducing. And they didn't have the kind of insects that we do now that would make use of flowers to pollinate. So I wonder what kind of mushrooms actually existed. I was reading what's their name? Shigeru Tamura, I think? A manga recently, which also connected giant mushrooms and dinosaurs. Mushrooms predate plants. Oh, cool. Well, they're coexisting now. I didn't know that. Yeah, stars are not as useful as they could be because of the small screen size and the large size of the character. But they also do less damage than the melee attack. And since it's got a surprising reach to it, I don't find myself really needing stars that often. Nice. So yeah, I guess we do rescue a friend at the end of each world, which makes it easy. There's a layer of strata that's from before fungi figured out how to break down plant matter, and stuff just stuck around when it died. Oh, wow. That's really cool. Isn't archaeology and paleontology just so cool? Because I remember learning about like ice cores and stuff, and how if you dig deep into a layer of, you know, permafrost or whatever, it's an accurate representation of what the atmosphere was like up to, you know, hundreds of years ago. And that's just fascinating. And a similar thing happens in the ground as well. That can tell you a lot. Oh god, the lava's been rising this whole time? Grab the thing! Grab the ledge! Okay, god, that was close. Apparently I've been lollygagging. Okay, we don't need health. Keep going. Wah! Yeah, I didn't know it was rising. The one up. Yeah, that's worth it. Captain's asking what other ways did they have. Oh, like what other ways did plants reproduce? Yeah, ferns release spores. Yeah, that's one. Ferns are among the oldest plants. Their structure is a lot simpler than other plants that came later, which have like stems and stuff. Holy crap! The ultimate enemy, man! This is really weird. I have no idea if in Baby Felix there are human characters, but here we have the enemy of animals. Early humans. Okay, this is where we'll pull out the stars. Oh god. Okay, let's slip underneath. There we go. He is huge, man. This is great. Very scary, muscly man. Okay, I'll go back this way. Okay, I think we can avoid damage, which we're going to need to because I'm one hit from death. Oh boy. Go up, yep. Those feet are enormous. Maybe in this world, humans used to exist in the time of dinosaurs, but they were... Oh, I ran out of stars. Crap. Oh, the damage race. It was so close. We can do that. Yeah, maybe like humans lost the evolutionary battle against other animals, and then animals developed enhanced sapience and became more anthropomorphic. And that's how we have Felix and co. Because there's other kinds of animals among his friends. There we go. The reign of humanity is over. They're all dead. That was the last one, and I killed him. And we rescued our little friend Dippy the dog or whatever. Hooray! But yeah, ferns, they have, like you say, little spores instead of seeds and things like that. Holy, what? Okay, cool. Flying through space. I'm not sure what other alternative methods there were. The dream of 1,000 cats. Yeah, to kill the human and eat them, I'm sure. This is awesome, and once again the soundtrack going way harder than it needed to. I love it. This reminds me of the space level in BC Kid, Super BC Kid, where you turn into a crab and fly through the cosmos for no reason. Of course, there's the other space level where you turn giant and fly through the solar system. But the crab bit was an auto-scroller. Too bad we're not a crab. Felix should have had a crab friend. Felix and Kitty, I should say. I assume it's... They share the friend group, of course. With Earth conquered, Universal Conquest was next. Yes. Kitty, Space Warlord. Which just reminds me of the Three Bean Salad podcast with Benjamin Partridge, Mike Wozniak, and Henry Packer. An excellent podcast that I recommend. 3 British dudes chatting with much lukewarm banter, but they have a recurring kind of segment / jingle about one of their pet cats who they sing a song about her being a space conqueror. Okay, so I guess we've entered a space station, and this is like R2-D2 with legs. Take that. Well, R2-D2 has legs. He has 3 legs. But yeah, the background details are in here are terrific. Crawling, Metal Gear. Yeah. Oop. Well, we'll grab the one up. And we're all set. I like the design of these garbage bin enemies. Whoa! Aliens! Get them! They were trying to probe me. The suits on the wall look way bigger than the guy down here. Maybe a bit bigger, I don't know. Perspective too. Well, things are hitting hard, so let's try throwing stars instead. Everything turns to frogs. I gotta wonder what Felix's equivalent is. He's a cowboy, right? So he probably just shoots things with a gun, and then they turn into dead. That's what I assume. Well, the level design's a bit more straightforward here. The first stage in the neighborhood, going in all the chimneys and doors, it's a little more complex. And Prehistoric World had like the upper and lower levels with the mushrooms. This is pretty much just a gauntlet, but that's okay too. Alright. Oh, also... Oh! Wow! The alien growing in the tube. That's so cool and creepy. Don't get too spooked, everybody. It may be Halloween, but it's all in good fun, remember. If you get too scared, feel free to, you know, take a break. I should watch that Alien Earth show. Surely that's got things growing in tubes, right? It's a staple. Dope. I thought Romulus was pretty good. a little silly at times. Okay, here we go. Whoa! The alien space conqueror. I am going to usurp you. I will be the conqueror here. Okay, well this is kind of tough. Let's be safe. Avoid damage. Get a hit when we can. Oh god! This is Zagnar, the Almighty, the Destroyer of Worlds. The manual doesn't say anything about, like, bosses or anything, so we just have to make up lore. Unless this guy was in the cartoon. Seems unlikely. Oh god. So it is possible to avoid these flying fists of fury. Oh, yeah, okay. Juke him out? Yeah, okay. We're doing alright. Oh, never mind. I really gotta stop the fast forward button getting stuck, but I don't know how. Okay. Nearly there. Take that, Zonktar. Your conquering days are behind you. I thought I could... Yeah, there we go. Huzzah! And we use the key to free... Millie the mouse. Hello, Millie. You know, the Wikipedia page for Baby Felix probably has a character list. Yeah, let's look that up. Oh, I'll let the music run, of course. So this was a cartoon with 26 episodes, each of which having multiple 5-minute segments. Okay, Baby Felix. Oh, and Adult Felix. They interact in the show. Marin Kitty / Baby Kitty, Skippy, Mookie, Mimi, Tattoo, Bull / Biff, Dog, Zoo, Professor, Master Cylinder, Poindexter, Rockbottom, Marty, Majorina, Esmeralda, and an announcer. Oh, that was like a voice cast. Okay, there's actual descriptions of characters here, sorry. Skippy, a dog who plays baseball. Maybe the orange guy is a dog who plays baseball? One of them's wearing a baseball hat, right? But that's not a dog, clearly. Mookie, he's a mouse who loves to fish. Which one? Oh, it could be a fishing hat. I think the hat guy is Mookie, maybe? Mimi, a sweet and curious girl. She and Baby Kitty are friends. Okay. Her character traits are she's sweet and curious. It doesn't even say what species she is. Tattoo, a bird who loves to whistle. Bird? Okay. He also plays baseball, of course. Everybody plays baseball. It's a Japanese show. Bull / Biff, Dog, and Zoo. They are the mean bulldogs. They want to bully Baby Felix, who is having a happy day with Baby Kitty. Rockbottom, he's a baseball player, also known as the Professor's servant. Professor, the main antagonist. He wants to steal the magic bag. Poindexter, the Professor's nephew. Master Cylinder, the Professor's robot. The robot baddie might have been based on Master Cylinder. Marty, a Martian who kidnaps Baby Kitty. Maybe the green guy was Marty the Martian. Majorina / Esmeralda, she's a witch who helps Baby Felix fly with a broom. But we fought her, she was an enemy. Okay. So among those, Skippy, Mookie, Mimi, Tattoo seem like friends, but that's 4 and we have 5 to fill. So I don't know who that other one is. Could be Poindexter? It sounds like the Professor might be a human, though. I don't know. Alright, well... confusing. Okay, so Pirate Island, that sounds fun. Yeah! Oh, this is sick. Look at this guy. I love this. Okay, so Gibbon's asking me... Oh, we've got these blob creatures here on the pirate ship, too. I'll take the death. Will I be tuning in for the 3-day GD Queer mini marathon starting in about 14.5 hours? Usually oh, okay. Usually I wait until after the marathon's over and watch the VOD uploads on YouTube, but maybe I'll watch something. I'll check the schedule and yeah, have a look if something interests me. But sounds like it's a good theme. Is this a charity one or a non-charity one? If it's a mini marathon, it might just be. Although the frame fatales collect for Malala, don't they? Anyway, convenient time for Australia. It'll be yeah, for us it'll be 4 AM. All GDQ stuff is for charity, even the weekly shows. Oh, really? Like the hotfix stuff. I did not know that. So, do you know what charity the Queer Marathon is for then? But yeah, I'll check the schedule. Obviously, I won't catch the start of it. It'll be 4 AM. But I might watch some of the later stuff. But yeah, good shout out there. I am going to a Pride event this weekend here in Canberra. It's called the Spring Out Fair Day. Oh, I think there was a one-up hidden behind that mast. Clever, very tricky. Yeah, so the organization Spring Out is doing a sort of festival with live music and stalls and things. Last year I went along and sort of posted myself on our church's stall there as a representative of like affirming uniting churches. Oh god. So I'll probably do that again. Oh no! Okay. Oh! We've got a quote. GD Queer will raise funds for the Lambda Legal and Education Fund, the oldest legal organization in the US, dedicated to achieving full recognition of the civil rights of LGBTQ+ people and everyone living with HIV. Lambda Legal works through impact litigation, education, and public policy work to secure justice and equality. Sounds like a good cause, for sure. Do they work internationally? Is my next question, because I always prefer it when GDQ partners with global charities like MSF. Personally. Oops, scrolling. Oh, the screen doesn't even push you, but it does kill you if you go off the edge. Okay. Oh. Is there a bottom layer? Oh, there's not. We have to stay on the treetops. Oh, wow, this is tough. Alright. Let's start again. Oh, no. Wow, it's easy to just lose all your lives here, isn't it? That I do not know. Fair enough. Ugh. Dang. It's that easy to completely lose a life. Ah! Sorry. Oh god. Alright, let's try this a different way. That was really poorly timed. Okay, let's try this a different way. There we go. Okay. No! Wow, this game got hard. But yeah, the single hit kills on these birds with the wand is, I think, much preferable. Oh! Our greatest enemy, a treasure chest with legs. How do you avoid that? Goodness me. Oh god. They still have hitboxes. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's switch back to stars. Okay. What do we do about this? Oh, they're in a different pattern now. Ugh! Yes! Oh, by the way, we were killing human pirates before, or rather turning them into frogs. So I guess humans did survive the prehistoric age after all. Our attempted genocide of the Homo sapiens was fruitless. Sad. Oh, we ran out of stars, but they gave us a pity star. Oh, we're so close. A double kill! Surely we can do that better. Yeah. Oh, I missed. Okay. Woof. It only took a little bit of cheating. Oh, the bird is green. I would never have guessed that. Unless I was paying attention to the password screen. Just like Techno the Canary, my favorite Sonic character. Alright. Sigh, it's the cowboy world. But maybe there'll be a rare cow here, borrowed from rare. Ooh, we're in a train. Or next to a train, at least. Alright, we need to take a death to get our health back. There we go. Less than a week until Age of Imprisonment. Yeah, I'm excited about Age of Imprisonment. I'm excited to get around to playing Tears of the Kingdom and then playing Age of Imprisonment. But, like, I'll buy it at some point, but I'm kind of not gonna play it straight away because usually those games have a lot of updates and DLC, and that kind of caught me out with Age of Calamity or whatever. Yeah, that was what it was called. And I think, like, you're better off maybe waiting, at least the way I like to experience games when they're complete. So, yes. I'm keen to talk about it and, like, read about it, but I'll wait to play it until the game's finished, you know? Ooh, got it preloaded. Nice, nice. Very cool. Captain is looking forward to playing us a Korok. Yeah, you could do that in Age of Calamity too. You could play us the dancing guy. But this guy looks cool too. I don't remember either of their names. Shows you how into Zelda I've been recently. I've been quite out of it for a little while. But yeah, I'll get back into it. Play Echoes of Wisdom finally. That's been on my backlog for ages too. But, you know, I can't be a super fan about everything all the time. I've got to take breaks from things. No preloading for Captain, he's getting it physical. Hestu. Yeah, Hestu's a Korok. What else would he be? He's just a bigger one. Right? So what are these guys? They look like their head is a moon, and they do a sonic spin attack. But we're in Cowboy World, where our main enemy is apparently flying suitcases. But like, what is this guy? Is his head a baseball? Are we back on the baseball thing again? When was baseball invented? Did it exist in cowboy times? I don't even know when cowboy times were. 1800s or something? I don't know. Just trying to like crawl under the bounce. It's just really hard to get past these guys. And they're only vulnerable when they're walking. Gotta like do a cowardly strike in the back. Given objects to the assertion that they're unfinished if hypothetical DLC isn't out yet. Yeah, that's fair. But understands the sentiment of wanting to wait until any planned DLC is out, even if I don't want to wait myself, she says. Is that a bullet bill? Hang on. Pun. Yeah, that's definitely a bullet bill, right? Baseball's been around since the 1830s. Wow, it's that old. And the, quote, Wild West era was 1865 to 1895. Wow, thanks for the history lesson. So yeah, maybe they are baseballs. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to avoid spoilers. I'm not really a spoiler-averse person. So I don't mind. Oh, I hate these guys. Let's try the wand. They're just invincible when they're spinning. Is Twin Rover confirmed? See, I say I don't mind spoilers, but I actually haven't really been following the news of the game, so... Oh god, okay. The Angry Buffalo. Oh man. Okay, so we're not sure if Twin Rover is, but either way, a Gibbon is going to eat well. Because there will be Gerudo content, and she eats that up. Num 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 num. Delicious. Maybe we can have it jump over? Jump, jump! What the heck? Jump! Okay, it only jumps after it hits me. It's more than 3 stars? And it's faster than me. I don't get it. What, does it jump over the puddle? No, it still jumped after it hit me still. Oh. Okay, Twin Rover is not confirmed, but you know, there'll be lots of character slots that they haven't revealed beforehand. And she does exist in the flashbacks in that time period. In Tears of the Kingdom. Okay. So if they're not there, I'm rioting. It jumps when I do. Huh. Okay, we need to jump in the puddle so that our jump isn't as high. And then crawl under. Oh, wow, that was tough. But we did it. It does indeed jump when I do. Yeah, you see them in flashbacks with involving Ganondorf because they're standing next to him. They wear sashes with their names on. Apparently Captain missed that. Blink and you miss it, perhaps. It's a shame that they don't have a more prominent role in Tears of the Kingdom, but I guess that's what this game is for. If they're in that, they'll certainly be more prominent. They'll have dialogue and everything. Yeah, it doesn't draw attention to them. Oh! Actually jumped over a baseball man. And a heart, thank God. Okay. Now this stage is a gauntlet. The enemies are so much harder to avoid and they keep shooting at me off screen. Somebody does. These guys freak me out. I don't like them. Wait, you think it's the same Twin Rover as we're in Ocarina of Time? And not like a different Twin Rover? What the hell is this? Cowboy World and the boss is a giant terrifying bug monster. Like, what? That doesn't make any sense. And it's really scary looking. Okay. So we want to jump when we're in between these things so we don't end up on top. Oh, we can crawl under. That works. And the one does more damage. Okay. You don't get a little behind you hitbox like a Belmont whip, I guess. Oh! The wings fell off! Holy crap! The damage race is not a good idea. Ah! I'm panicking. I shouldn't have done that. No. Whoa, that was legit. That was really cool. Wow, cool stuff. Okay. Elephant. There wasn't an elephant at list, were there? Unless... Mimi, a sweet and curious girl. It's possible she's an elephant. Okay. Woof. There's only ever been one Twin Rover, so I'm not sure why it wouldn't be. The plot of Tears of the Kingdom is Zelda gets flung to the past and changes the event in the Prisoner War, aka Ocarina of Time. Though she actually gets flung back to the middle of the Unification War, so at least a decade prior to Ocarina of Time. Huh. Maybe I should probably play that game. Wait! Oh, I thought there'd be like another boss or something through this door, but I guess that's the end. And they make you walk through the door to get the ending. Anyway, congratulations, you have saved all your friends, and you have had a wonderful time inside the haunted house. I sure have. Come on, friends. The party is going to start soon. We have to explain everybody our adventure. Will they believe us? Oh my gosh. I sure hope this thrusting caveman is in the cartoon show as well. Look at him go! He's just having a good time, Captain, that's all. Although he is kind of the adult in the room, which is a problem. It was a monster mash, yeah. It sure was. Oh my god, that's amazing. I'm so glad I played this game. Okay, let's... More like a monster smash. Yeah, the adult's also wearing the least. Yeah, let's not think about that too hard. Oh boy, I gotta play more of these guys' games. Light and Shadow Productions, the publisher, of course. The developer is Bit Managers. Oh yeah, another thing I saw on Bit Managers' softography was Turok for the Game Boy. They made 4 separate Turok Dinosaur Hunter games on Game Boy, tying into the the N64 and then whatever else games were coming at us as first-person shooters, they made like side-scroller Contra-style games. Considering I did a little Contra mini-series a little while back, maybe I should check those out. But yeah, I remember staring at screenshots of the Turok Game Boy games in magazines at the time when they were coming out. So maybe I should finally play them. Ooh, Gibbon's posting pictures of Twin Rover. Oh yeah, they even get a like feature spot in the art book. Nice. But yeah, I should pick one of these other comic properties that I like, maybe Asterix or something, and check out that game that these guys made based on that. Oh, and the other Baby Felix thing is that there's a there's a PlayStation game released in 2002, Baby Felix Tennis. So if you enjoyed those characters and you want to see them playing tennis, I guess, check that out. Yeah. Hooray. Alright, well the spooks aren't over yet, because what if there was a mouse who was adopted by humans? Isn't that scary? Stuart Little, The Journey Home. We've had cats, and now mice. George Little is an only child, blah blah blah. Stuart was adopted, he's a mouse. The end. So this is one of only 2 games based on the first movie. The other one's like a PC activity center thing. Stuart Little 2 is the one that got a heap of different games. Including a GBA game by Software Creations, by the way, who made The Incredible Crash Dummies on Game Boy, Captain, as well as Bell's Quest for Beauty and the Beast, which I played earlier. But this one is by Tiertex, and basically ever since seeing this on the list of Tiertex games when I was playing Toy Story on Game Boy, same developer, I was curious about it because it's another macro scale platformer, which is a fun theme. So I thought I'd slip it into this Halloween stream because I couldn't think of a better place to put it. So yeah, we're gonna play it. Oh, he winked. Isn't that cute? Alright, options. Skill. This time we'll go easy. Because, yeah, for the Toy Story games they were pretty hard. So, what's the difference? You know, let's go back to the manual. The manual. Stuart Little is dressed up for Halloween as a human. True, he should be wearing nothing at all. Nothing at all. So he's really just pretending to be a human. I don't know. When I say that, it sounds problematic. So, play through Stuart Little from beginning to end. Quick game, play a level wherever and whenever you want. So quick game is level select, and story game is the campaign. Okay, good to know. Okay, story game it is. Let's go. Stuart is settling into his daily routine at the Little home, but soon embarks on a journey of discovery filled with danger and suspense. Wash day. I'd better get my dirty socks into the washing machine without disturbing Snowbell. Okay. Does this happen in the movie? I'm not even sure if I've seen the movie, honestly. But it's, I don't know, it's just kind of weird to open your game with collect the dirty socks. Anyway, hey Stuart, the toaster might give you some leverage in getting to the next step. Thanks for the tip, George. That's a terrible tip. Stuart is a mouse. The toaster is incredibly dangerous. It's basically a death trap for him. What is this? What am I standing on? Okay, so Stuart's sprite is adorable, I gotta say. Oh, is that a sock? It was like under this ottoman? Or something? In the book, he's a human child who just happens to have the height and appearance of a white mouse. The book is a little unserious. Huh. Okay. So he's a human who looks like a mouse. Maybe he's kind of an evolutionary throwback kind of thing. Maybe he got hit with the Devo ray from President Cooper's Super Scope during the merge. Yeah, let's go with that. This is actually a sequel to Super Mario Bros. 1993. That's my new theory. Okay, burger is points. Oh, yeah, there's probably a run button, huh? That's how it worked in Toy Story 2. Although I gotta say, the controls seem to have been improved quite a bit from Toy Story 2. And look at this jump tack! I can build up huge amounts of speed just by bunny hopping. This must be a Source Engine game. Did I just lose health? Oh my god, I lost health from bumping into the staircase. Also, watch out for cats. I assume the family cat wants to kill and eat Stuart at all times. Captain liked the movie as a kid, remembers almost nothing about it except it was popular. Wait, I finished the level because I got the sock? But I wanted to explore more. Hold on, before I get that sock, I want to check if there's like something up here. Okay, I can climb up maybe? Have you ever stubbed your toe? It hurts. True. I wouldn't say that it takes out 1/5 of my total health, but I guess Stuart is only small. And he bumped his head, not his toe, so... Alright, I'll give you that. It just feels unfair for a platform game. But I guess this is trying to be realistic. It is a cinematic platformer. It's trying to stick to the real limits of biology and experience of humans, which Stuart is, by the way. He's a human. Can you just see that cross stitch up there? Isn't that cute? I wish I could get a better look at what's on top of the kitchen counter. That is true. Gibbon did stub her toe recently and broke it, so... yeah, sorry. Perhaps I was insensitive there. Is that healing up well? Is it still a weird color? Okay, Snowbell nearly got me that time, but I managed to get my socks in the machine. Hooray! And then he ate them to celebrate. No, I assume he was eating some kind of mouse snack. This game's a little quieter than the other one, so I'm just boosting the volume a little bit. And Snowbell is quite similar to the name of Henry Packer's cat, Bluebell. So that's nice. Henry Packer of Three Bean Salad. Okay, stick 'em up. I'd better collect all the money bags in Georgia's western town before those lily-livered, yellow-bellied bandits shoot me with their water pistols. So this is Toy Story. Hey Stuart, look for a window of opportunity and use a box to reach new heights. I never found the toaster in that level, by the way. Thanks for the tip, George. But I still finished the level. He gets a new outfit in each level, perhaps? That's amazing. That's very cute. So what did I miss back there? Didn't find the toaster. What could I have missed? Maybe extra lives. Oh no, water pistols. Dock Holiday Inn. Oh, that's a pun. I like it. Toy soldiers. I don't think I have a means of attack. Hold on, let me check the manual. It's nearly healed. Oh, that's good to hear. Oh, each level has 10 pickups. They all follow a formula. Look, there was like an iron and everything. Ugh, I missed it. That sucks. A visit to the secret area of the house? Alright, I'm going back. I'm rewinding. My rewind buffer is huge, so it's fine. I gotta find these secret areas. It's so tantalizing. Come on. Come on. Give me enough frames. We made it. Okay. I want to explore. Because this is my favorite zone, is being in a big house as a tiny person. So I don't think I can ledge grab like Kitty can. Okay, I can't climb this. Presents. Is it Christmas? Is that the thing? Aha! Higher plane. And just enjoy all the details. 20 by 28. Did they leave, like, the default placard in their picture frame? A cute little candle! He went to sleep in a squat position? Or is he, like, resting on his tail? Stuart, get it together. Okay. Well, the toaster's got to be in the kitchen, right? It's possible I missed something upstairs. Fall damage too? I'll grant you that fall damage is a traditional means of losing health. I thought maybe I could climb this cable, but I guess not. Oh! Oh, I made it! And it's the ironing board, and it looks different to how it looks in the manual. Because there was a sock in the manual, but I guess they moved it by the time of the final game. Also, there's more grey on the sprite in the game. Yeah, the iron sprite looks different. Check it out. I guess it's pretty small. Hold on. Yeah. And then, yeah. Yeah. That's always fun, when you can spot little differences. And there's our home sweet home. And now, the toaster! Now before we use that, just check out what else is over here. Of course they're British, right? Which is why they have their washing machine and dryer in the kitchen. Wait, they're not British. Isn't it New York or something? Yeah, because it's Super Mario Brothers, so it's New York, of course. They live in Brooklyn, I assume. Well, that was the secret area. There was, like, a burger. Okay. Well, I'm satisfied. I found the secret. Now we can move on. But I will drop a save state, just in case. Okay, now what is he eating? It's like a peanut or something? Mouse pellets? Yeah, so I was going to start to question why, you know, Stuart can talk but the cat can't. But if he's human, you know, that makes all the difference. Now I understand the premise of this world. Oh wait, but in the sequel there's like a bird that he's friends with. Or is the bird also human? It just raises more questions. What is happening with his face when I crouch? Is he putting his paw over his eyes, or did his whiskers flare up or something? Are his eyes bugging out? What's going on? The bird is in fact his love interest. Oh man, I gotta play the sequel now. I mean, watch the movie? We haven't seen it. I'm sure the Idaho crew have. They're obsessed with Stuart Little. Yeah, they're always talking about it. Okay. Can't keep going that way. I got like a higher bounce off the towels at one point, but I thought maybe that was a property of the towels. I like the toy man emerging from the shadows. It's a nice little effect. In fact, I would say this game shows a lot of improvement from Toy Story 2. Assuming that this was made afterwards, which now I'm actually not sure, but it seems like it must be, because it's a lot better than the Buzz Lightyear game that we played. Bee-Wax, candlestick maker. Good pun. Saw the sheriff's office back there too. Ivor Box, Undertaker. Ivor Box. I have a box. Ivor Box. Because it's a casket. Get it? This game was made in the UK, by the way. Which might explain the washing machine placement. Iron bar. Iron bar. Iron bar. Blacksmith. Love the puns. Keep them coming. But yeah, also saying like I've a something is kind of a Britishism as well. I wouldn't expect an American to say something like that. I am just stocking up on these burgers, eh? How can one little human eat so many? And where do they get the bread that is that size? Toyland Bank. Oh no, I missed one! I missed one of the 10 gold sack pickups, I guess. Yeah, I was doing a quick check of the GBA game because it talks about Stuart like trying to reunite with his bird friend, but I wasn't sure if she was playable in it at all. I think she flies a little toy plane or something, an RC plane. Okay. Yeehaw! Them thar bandits were a tough bunch, but I sure showed them. You sure did, Stuart. Good on you, buddy. Those burgers look so unappealing, might I say. Look at that. Ugh. Yeah. Okay. Today's the boat race. Ahoy there. I'm gonna collect as many wind fans as I can so I can win it for George. On ya, buddy. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, maybe I have seen the movie because I remember a boat scene. He rides in a little, yeah, like, again, a remote control type boat on the lake, right? In Central Park, because they're in New York, of course. I guess. I don't know. Or maybe it's the Thames, because they're in London. It's unclear, and nobody could ever really prove one way or the other. Wait, are we collecting fans as part of the 10 collectible pickup thing? Or are they just giving us speed boosts? I believe it's the latter. Oh, but I'm collecting ends. I've got 4 ends. Need more ends. We've already done one lap. There's an end. Right, the fan is the boost, the N is the collectible. And I haven't lost health yet. I don't even know how I would, but... Oh! And I've just realized this is an isometric racer again. In the vein of... Wait. Is there a mouse riding in that boat? So what am I? Who am I playing as then? Am I competing against Stuart? Am I George? Oh no, wait, there's a mouse in the back of my boat. Are we all mice? Is everything mice here? Is there another human that looks like a mouse? Okay, I got a jingle for getting all the ends. Okay, we need to overtake this guy, whoever he is. Whoever they are. Is there a mouse there? There is! There's another mouse there! Good lord, Stuart has siblings. And they've become his mortal enemies. In the boat race, at least. But yeah, isometric, rare, races, Cobra Triangle, boat racing. It's all coming back, which is delightful to see. I wonder if there'll be a car segment later as well. So there we go, all 10 ends and first place. Stuart is an excellent boats person. With sailing like that, I should have been in the Navy. They would not admit you, my friend, for many reasons. I think he's got flat feet, is the main one. And do mice see colour? Although he's a human, he's not a mouse. So. Flagpole position. The Stouts live on a great golf course and it's really fun to race. Oh, race? Cars? Maybe? It is! Oh my gosh. Tiertex taking notes from their pals at Rare. They made an RC Pro-Am minigame and a Cobra Triangle minigame. So this is Mickey's racing adventure, basically. Only instead of a really tedious hub world, there's some 2D platformer levels. Okay, so the fans here are now batteries, and we need to pick up spanners instead of ends. Which were presumably navigational buoys of some kind. But yeah, I'm really curious about these other mice characters that exist in the world of this game. Who are they? What's their story? Where have they come from? Why am I not interacting with them? How rich is this family anyway? They have so many, like, fancy toys, these remote control things. Oh god. I keep missing these damn spanners. Do I really need to get all 10? I'm sure it'll just fail me if I don't get them, so... I guess I'll have to really try much harder on the last lap. But then also win. Yeah, the boat race was easier. Okay. So there's one here. Oh, I missed it. Oh, when I said try harder, I meant cheat harder, by the way, in case you're wondering. There we go. 6. I need 4 more spanners? Really? Okay. Oh. So when do I get in the chef's hat and start cooking food? That happens in this movie, right? Wait, I get another lap? Hold on. I'm still missing a spanner. Maybe the race only ends when I get the spanners. Oh! Well, now I gotta win. There is a Ratatouille game on DS, I think. It's on a lot of things, but the one I would, that would fit the sensibilities of my usual stream style would be the DS one. Oh god. Although I think the DS one is more... Oh. I was gonna say it's like a recipe book, but I don't know. I think the Princess and the Frog game had recipes in it. Those two had... Oh, there are other mice! They're like gangsters or something. One's got a knife. What the hell? They're like dressed fancy. Okay, those two had a fair way to go to beat me, but I doubt if the last I've seen of those two. But I didn't win, but it's letting me advance, so that's fine. We'll just, yeah, not worry about it. That's good. We didn't have to win. I like it. Yeah, so I guess even if I have seen the movie, I remember very little about it because I didn't remember that there were other mice characters. Moving on. Make it snappy. The alley cats are after me. Let me escape through the sewers on my suitcase. Huh. We're in the sewers now, so it's now become DreamWorks Flushed Away. Another talking rat movie. I didn't mind that one, actually. It's got character designs by Aardman, but they didn't animate it claymation style. It was animated by DreamWorks, but it still has the Aardman look to it, which is an interesting mix. I believe I played a Flash game based on it during my Wallace and Gromit and Friends Flash Games stream. Okay, so we already got all 10 ends. Yeah, it's a decent movie, I guess. Okay, short level, that's fine. Oh, is it my new bot crushing tool? Swift and powerful. Okay. That was scary. I wouldn't want to go down there again in a hurry. Scary, spooky, Halloween. It all works. Okay, roadster racing. I'm running out of time. I better beat the Stouts and get back home. So I guess the Stouts are the other mice, sure. They rammed straight into the wall. Works for me. Oops. Let's see if we can win on lap 1 by getting all the spanners. Oop. How do you lose health on the car levels? I don't know. I've got to test my theory about how you actually pass these levels. We've already done a lap, but it's repopulated with spanners? Yeah, it felt like some of the ends were respawning as well. Ugh, get off. Okay. So when's the part where we get chased around a house by Nathan Lane and that other guy? Oh no, wait, that was the movie Mouse Hunt. That's a movie I do remember watching in my childhood and really liking. Oops. Yeah, that's right. It opens an alternate path once you get all the things. It did that on the last car level too. I think I just sneaked in a second place there. The Stouts are no match against the Little. Sure. Up to his neck in it. Yikes, cats are everywhere. Now I know they won't follow me into the sewer. Now I know they won't follow me into the sewer. Okay, finally getting a tip from George. He looks kind of scary, by the way. Hey Stuart, flip the switch and you won't get so steamed up. Thanks for the tip, George. These guys are good friends. Well, they're brothers, I guess. Coin! Wow. Well, there's few enemies, so I guess taking damage from other sources is a way of introducing peril. Frog friend! Hey, buddy! Bye. I think a frog was the bad guy and flushed away. So yeah, I'm gonna assume this is also set in the universe of Flushed Away. Because that was also London, just like Stuart Little, of course. Because the merge didn't just happen in Brooklyn, it was a global event. That's why the de-evolution process affected people that were elsewhere, like London, where we obviously are. Captain loved Mouse Hunt 2? Yeah, wasn't it awesome? I don't remember anything about it, but I think it was cool, probably. I feel like it had that kind of live-action cartoon kind of vibe that Baby's Day Out kind of had, but I think it probably did it better. But yeah, this is only half-remembered memories. Remember the ending of Mouse Hunt. What's the ending? Probably the house collapses or something. Ugh. Okay, I gotta do a running jump off the top step, surely. Oh, the switch! George told me about that. He said something about steam, right? So I probably turned off the steam vents. Thanks to that switch. Alright, I'm still missing 3 coins. Mouse Hunt was so fun. Oh, Gibbon's a fan too. Lovely. I want to say they put out a promotional version of the Mousetrap board game to promote the film. Oh, that's sick. I love that board game too, growing up. That's awesome. Yeah, we had Mouse Hunt. Mousetrap, rather, the game. And I think we had the movie on VHS. Maybe. I probably just taped it off the telly, as you do. At the very end, they join forces with the mouse and open a cheese factory. That's awesome. I don't remember this. That sounds good. They bury the hatchet. Good to hear. Work with the mouse instead of against it. Yes, you should. Mice are our friends, and rats even more so. Whoopsie. Yep, I'll take that. Rats get a bad rap. The brothers run a string or twine or something factory, and in the course of trying to capture the mouse, they end up inventing string cheese or something, and end up keeping the mouse and starting making cheese. Wow, I don't remember this at all. That's great. Who was it? Nathan Lane and somebody else, right? The brothers. Okay, that last coin has got to be around here somewhere. Oh. Oh, that's back to the start. But you can't go back through it. This is Yoshi's Story, or... what's another game that does that? Like, you get to the end and then you loop back around. But it's only one way. What was that? I gotta watch some of these idle animations. Chef outfits. Gibbon remembers the guys in chef outfits with the mouse riding on their shoulder at the end. Oh, so they invented Ratatouille as well. Maybe he's only got one idle animation per outfit. So we might have missed one, but what is he pulling out of his pocket? I thought it was like a little milk carton or something, maybe a pack of cards, I don't know. He just shakes it or turns it over and then puts it back. What are you doing, Stuart? Show me. Show me your secrets. I just cannot tell what that is. Okay, so the last coin's got to be over here somewhere. There we go. We did it. Okay. Mouse Hunt. Starring Nathan Lane, Lee Evans, Maury Chaykin, and Christopher Walken. And yes, in the end, the mansion collapses, the mouse survives, follows them. The mouse then takes pity on their situation and uses the factory machinery to convert a block of cheese into a ball of string cheese. Inspired, the brothers end their war with the mouse, renovating the factory to produce string cheese and finding new joy in their lives. Spoiler alert, by the way. That's amazing. Okay, I missed that little plot blurb there. I managed to avoid those... Oh no, I can hear them coming. I'll have to escape through the trees. This game really, I think, assumes you've seen the movie, but I'm pretty sure Toy Story was the same way. So, okay. Did Mouse Hunt get a game tie-in? Let me just quickly check. Mouse casting. Oh my gosh. There's 2 soundtrack releases. A website. Ooh, okay. So DreamWorks partnered with a company to make interactive websites for Mouse Hunt, Paulie, and Small Soldiers. And these sites featured games, so there might be Flash games for Mouse Hunt. Okay. Penciling that in for a future stream. But anyway, hey Stuart, Snowbell's lost collar might help you find your way home. Thanks for the tip, George. Wait, hang on. So they're separated? And they're communicating psychically because they're brothers. Yes. They have a deep spiritual connection that allows them to telepathically communicate. And so George is leading Stuart back home. Yeah, Small Soldiers was great. Hey, that actually did get a game adaptation on the PlayStation with a soundtrack by... Oh, who was it? It was like Hans Zimmer or somebody. It's like a big name film composer. Anyway, it was apparently pretty good. And the game is set in, like, in the world of the toys or the fiction, you know? So, it... Okay, that seemed like unavoidable damage, but okay. Yeah, it's like you play as the characters, not as toys. Although, I think as we've demonstrated, playing as toys can be cool and fun, and is a good idea. But that's not what they went with. But yeah, I also like that movie. I found out recently that it got a manga adaptation by... Oh, who was it? I don't remember. It was somebody I knew. Somebody I was aware of already. Oh, I think it was the guy who did the person who did the chaotic... Sorry, let me slow down. It was the person, the mangaka, who did the Zoid's Chaotic Century manga, which I am a fan of the show, and I hope to read the manga at some point. Even though... Oh. Fine. This is the manga that, like, the writer and illustrator was so, like, into the work that they were doing that even after the manga was cancelled, they kept self-publishing chapters of it on their website. So it essentially got a continuation as a doujin by the same creator. Ugh. So this must have been what happened with the towels. There's some kind of bouncing mechanic if you time your bounces off a bouncy surface. But I guess this twig is not acting as a bouncy surface. Oh, it is. Alright, I think that's a ceiling up there, so I think we've gone as far as we need to, hopefully. Look at the animation on this thing. What is it exactly? A piece of paper, I guess. Note the yo-yo animation, very cute. Was Indian in the Cupboard a popular movie here in Australia, or was that too American? The Frank Oz movie, yeah. I remember watching it on TV. Like, I don't know if it was huge, but I enjoyed it. Yeah, similar vibes again with toys coming to life. It's a theme that has popped up a few times. I don't think that got a video game though. But yeah, I watched it. I think I might have even read the book. There's a few books in the series, and I'm like vaguely perhaps recalling as a small child them being read to me. The Indian in the Cupboard books. Or I read them myself when I was young, perhaps. Okay. I'm not sure how to proceed, actually. Gibbons read the whole series. It was pretty big when she was a child. Yeah. I remember getting them from the library. The books. Ugh. That's a really small bat, by the way. Maybe we do have to continue through that jumping section. There's really no other way to get higher up. Unless I missed the bench. Missed something at the bench. Oh, he's got a different little standing animation when he's hurt so badly. And my health bar is animating now. There might have been more books. Yeah, who knows. At some point they had to have changed the name, right? Oh. Come on. Oh, yes! Oh, I knew it. There was more up here. The Borrowers was another one of those tiny scout things. Oh, the burgers replenish your health. Okay. It's never really been too much of a problem until now. Alright, so obviously there's a lot more level up here in the trees. Okay, back to full health. What the? Whoa! Zipline! Little flying fox action. Oh, is this back at the start? Or no? Well, I don't need the burger. Oops. What's that? A loaf of bread? Was that a one-up? Why is it a loaf of bread? If that is what it was. Oh, this is just a sub-room. Yeah, I gotta go back. Yeah. Okay, so there's gonna be more papers in the trees. There's one. We have to explore. Okay. I think that's where I fell down at the start. So I probably shouldn't have done that, actually. Because there was more up here to find. Oh, not this again. Okay, so that's a loop. If I fall here, what do I get? Nothing! But maybe be over here. Aha! More bats. Tiny, tiny bats. Really, they're incredibly small. They should be bugs or something. Oopsie. Okay. That'll be number 8. Number 8. Number 8. That's the Simpsons parody of Revolution 9. Whoopsie. Okay. One more. There it is. Well, this is a different kind of level. I appreciate them experimenting with level design like this. Yeah, you chew on those, whatever those are, Stuart. Little high, little low. It's great to be back home. Wait. Bohemian Rhapsody? Presumably this is a reference to a line in the movie. Oh, the humans look awful and little Stuart is adorable. I guess that was the last level? Man, tie-in games are so weird. The pacing on them can be really strange sometimes. That was really well animated though. That was kind of that FMV stuff that we saw in Toy Story Racer. Very nice looking. Alright, we did not clear the Hall of Fame at the top position. So let's play the whole game again. No, not really. Well, that was kind of fast. So why don't we pull up Flashpoint and see if we can find the Mouse Hunt Flash game, huh? Yeah, let's do that real quick. It won't take long. It'll be the perfect spooky end to our spooky stream of spookiness. Flashpoint 12. Oh, there's going to be so many updates. I'll skip them. Okay, I've launched it, so now I'll capture the window. This one. Lovely. Games. All games. Yeah, the stream has been terrifying. Oh, I'm so sorry. But that's what we wanted. Whoops. Such. Mouse. Hunt. Go. Oh! Okay, we've got 2 mouse hunts. That looks like nothing, and that looks like nothing. Dang, they're not here. Small soldiers. No results. DreamWorks? No, too many. B-movie. Boss Baby. Terrifying. Oh yeah, they were involved with the Wallace and Gromit. Whatchamacallit? Curse of the Were-Rabbit. What else have we got? Dragons. Shrek. Nice. Flushed Away. This is maybe the one that I played before. There were a few. Oh, there's a card game apparently. And something else. Gabby's Dollhouse. Oh, a maze game. Okay. Oh, the sequel to Prince of Egypt, Joseph King of Dreams. Should watch that at some point. Prince of Egypt is so good. El Dorado. Kung Fu Panda, of course. Lego Trolls. I didn't know Trolls got a Lego line. Madagascar. Megamind. Monsters. Mr. Peabody. Ah, no mouse. No mouse at all. Dang, is it Lost Media or what? Hang on. There was a name of like the contractor who made the websites. What was that? Promotion. Free Zone. Free Zone. Let's search Free Zone. Shrek. The Croods. VeggieTales. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, Free Zone. Yeah, they're a publisher, but only 2 of their projects have been archived here. Well, I guess I'll do the update. Who knows? Cross your fingers, it could happen. Install updates. So maybe since the last time I updated Flashpoint, Mouse Hunt has been preserved. If not, that will be the end of the stream, I'm afraid. Yeah, I don't think I have enough time to play through the GBA game for Stuart Little, but maybe I'll check it out sometime. Yep, fingers crossed. Cross your toes. I've got a progress bar right now. Here, I'll show you. Yes. Install those components. Lovely stuff. Please enjoy this Bubsy wallpaper. Because that'll be next stream on Monday. Playing Bubsy 4D demo. We've locked it in. But I couldn't pass up the opportunity to play Baby Felix Halloween, so that's why I'm doing a special extra bonus stream. Because it is the day of All Hallows Eve. So get ready for All Saints Day. I'm sure there'll be much feasting. I don't know what they do on All Saints Day. It is a feast day, right? So I assume there's some feasting involved. Okay. The updates are done. Oh, some things have been deprecated. Okay. Can we launch the thing again? Yes. Save and restart. Okay. Wait, what? No. Oh, it restarted the updater. Hold on. Gonna launch it again. Okay. Ahem. And then we do this update, which is the actual, like, new games and stuff. So I probably shouldn't have bothered doing that other update. But here we go. There's 20,000, changes. So surely among them, there is at least one Mouse Hunt web game that has been archived. You would think. This is 1997. So kind of early for Flash, but it could be Shockwave or something, right? Actually, I'm not too sure of the timeline. I really need to read that book. Blue Maxima put out a book about the history of Flash games, which I'm sure is a fascinating read. It's a free PDF. Ooh, it's 3 feast days. Hallowsmas comprises All Hallows Eve, All Saints Day, and All Souls Day, each of which has remembrances of different groups and accompanying observances. Oh, interesting. Thanks for the info. Okay, well, that didn't help. Let's do another check for Mouse Hunt. Hey, while we're here, let's just play this one, even if it's not related. Check this out. I don't have captures set up for Flash games. Can we do this? This has still got my... Yep, okay. And then I do this. Mouse Hunt. Oh, hang on. There we go. Start. Ah. No feedback given at all. This is so wrong. The mouse should be winning. I don't even know what I'm doing to it. It's the classic clicker thing game. But I don't think this is the tie-in for the movie. You managed to kill 3 mice. Oh, poor things. That's terrible. Alright, Mouse Hunt game number 2. Oh god, it's very loud.
247.com. The future of gaming now.
Thanks for that. Okay. Use arrow keys to move your little mouse. Eat the cheese and win points. Avoid the bad guys, which are other mice, I guess. Maybe they're rats. But rats aren't so bad, really. The future of gaming now. Yeah, you ready for the future of gaming? It's this. This is the future of gaming. Oh boy, we're screwed. No. Why was there a meow sound effect? There's no option to retry. Oh, here it is. New game. Okay. Maybe these are cats. Like Choo Choo Rocket, right? They're all quite abstracted. And what are the names of the cats in Choo Choo Rocket? Meow Meows or whatever. Yeah, I can see cat-like qualities to them now that I think of it. Oh no! Okay, one more. Wow, I only got 1 point away from my previous score in that one. So this is correct in that the mouse is winning, but then the mouse inevitably gets eaten by a cat. I'm sure they employ a cat strategy at one point in the movie, but I'm sure it doesn't end well for them, because that's how it goes. Okay. Gotta use expert dodging skills to dodge them up. Ah! Oh, well, we got a good score. So that's the end of the stream. Thanks for watching. We had some fun. And yeah, have a spooktacular evening, everyone. What an ending. Yes, well. Yeah, now we've experienced the past and the future of gaming. What's left, you know? That's the spooky thing. When all of life's experiences have been consumed and there's nothing left. It's like Ozymandias, you know, no worlds left to conquer. Oh, that was Alexander the Great. Anyway, all that stuff. So, what's the takeaway? I don't know. I think we haven't actually experienced all of gaming, because there are so many games that you could never play them all. So there's always more to find and have fun with. Oh yeah, the present, I guess, is Bubsy, so that's true. Look forward to that in a few days. Yeah, that's the takeaway, is Bubsy is eternal, so get spooked on, yeah. Yes, we will, and we have, and we will continue to be. So anyway, thanks for watching. It's been fun. And have a good one, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Bubsy next time. Bye-bye-bye-bye.